This is the 2024 Toyota Tacoma TRD Sport. It is powered by an iForce Max engine, and there is a TRD Sport with the regular motor as well. A lot of changes for 2024, and we've covered all the different trim levels on our channel where we interviewed the head engineer, so you want to check that out up here. For 2024, there are a ton of changes, and that includes no more V6 engine. We have the iForce Max, which is a hybrid motor, and there's a big change on the inside as well, so you want to stay with that. In the end, we will give you some pros and cons, some competitors list, and then we'll talk about the pricing. The Toyota Tacoma TRD Pro comes only one way. That is a double cab with a short bed, which is 5 feet long. It's available in 9 colors with 4 interior colors, so there are plenty of choices. And you can make this a personalized vehicle as well by illuminating that front emblem for $285. LED headlights are standard, and you'll note those driving lights as well. That front air dam is removable if you're doing some serious off-roading, but it does look really cool for the street. That iForce Max logo is located right there on the hood. It's pretty aggressive looking. This vehicle is much more muscular than its predecessor. Our test vehicle comes standard with 18-inch alloy wheels. If you want the black wheels, which are available, it's another $1,325, and they're running on an all-season tire, so you can drive it on-road as well as off-road. There are a few packages that are available with the TRD Sport. There's a premium package which has this engine. It includes Softex trim seats, heated and ventilated 8-way power adjustable front seats, leather trimmed heated steering wheel, and that 14-inch multimedia display, panoramic view monitor, JBL premium audio, as well as a lot of other features, including wireless charging, dual zone automatic climate control, and the list goes on. It includes trailer towing. That package comes in at $8,290. Another option would be the TRD Sport upgrade package, which again has that same iForce Max engine. It is similar, but it has a lot less features. If you're looking to save a few dollars, but you still want that off-road capability, that package comes in at $4,330. You'll note right away that the Tacoma is bigger than its predecessor, and you're noticing that with all the competition. They used to get smaller, now they're all getting bigger. And this is about 3/4 of the size of a Tundra. So when you start looking at the size, find out what works best for you. Now, this double cab does have the black Tacoma logo, which is part of the trim, and because it's a Sport, it's got that black outside detail. Privacy glass on the second row, and in addition, this vehicle has a 3 years, 36,000 miles, or 6 years, 60,000 miles on the powertrain, but it does include Toyota Care, which is 2 years of complimentary maintenance, and that will save you a few dollars. Now, this bed only comes in a 5-foot, and that TRD Pro sticker makes it kind of a little sportier. There are lots of additional options available, from camping to cargo containment, things for the inside as well as a cool box. A lot of options, including a chrome tailpipe exhaust. To open the rear trunk, there is a button right here. The width on the cargo bed is 44.7 inches, which is enough to put a piece of plywood inside, certainly large enough in this 5-foot bed. You can also get a bed extension right here at the end where it says Tacoma, which will extend that bed space, and it also has additional tie downs as well as charging ports as well as lighting in the bed. The bed is aluminum reinforced and made of composite materials, so that makes it even stronger than its predecessor. You can also open the bed the traditional way. Toyota is embossed here in Tacoma across the back. Class 3 tow hitch is here, as well as all the attachments for your trailer. There's also a spot here where you can put down tie downs, or if you want to put stakes or whatever you need to do, especially if you're hauling something or you're putting something in the bed, you'll have that ability as well. Under the hood of our test vehicle is an iForce Max 2.4-liter hybrid powertrain with a 48 horsepower electric motor, giving it a total horsepower of 326 with 465 pound-feet of torque. Backed by an 8-speed automatic transmission, there is no manual transmission available on this trim level, but it is available on other trims. 22 miles to the gallon city, 24 on the highway, with a 0 to 60 time of 7.6 seconds. Towing capacity is 6,500 pounds with a 1,700-pound payload capacity. When you think of a TRD, you immediately think of off-road. Is this an off-road vehicle? Well, it can go off-road, but it can also be driven on the road. So it sort of has the best of both worlds. If you're looking for the more luxurious drivability and lighter suspension, and you're not going to take it off-road, then look at a Limited, because it's really a good fit. But if you're going to get serious about this, then you're going to want to look at the TRD Pro, and that's a true off-road vehicle. There are a lot of safety features on this car. As you can see, you've got that front camera alert showing you all the different traffic. It has lane change departure, blind spot detection, cross traffic alert, a whole 9 list of them. That's the Toyota Safety Sense, which is standard. There is no purchasing up for safety. Some of the brands have, but the fact is that you want it all included as part of the package. When you purchase any Tacoma, you're going to get all the safety that you're going to need. Handling of this vehicle is really nice, actually. You're thinking of a small truck like this and you instantly think, oh, this vehicle is going to be a rough ride. It's not a rough ride. It's actually a pretty comfortable ride. And we're on some pretty rough roads, which I purposely take because I want you to see that it's a pretty quiet ride inside as well. Well-balanced brakes, and of course, you've got that all-wheel drive and the different drive modes, which you can change on the center console, whether it's sport, normal, or eco. And if you're going to be doing the towing, then there's a button above that for tow haul. And you just press that button and go through that checklist of what needs to be done before you go take your vehicle out. And you'll be glad that you have a very capable tow vehicle. Good pickup, no lag. And that's what that hybrid motor does. It takes away that turbo lag, which is when you put your foot on the gas and you have that long wait before it starts to accelerate. That's gone. And that's one of the things that electric motors can really do to make a car more drivable. And this is one of the good factors when you're talking about electrifying a vehicle. That doesn't mean necessarily an EV. It means that you're taking away the turbo lag, making it more drivable, better fuel economy, and it helps make a nice balance between the gas and the electric so they coexist together. Handling is nice and firm. This rides like a truck, it drives like a truck, but it doesn't have that rough log wagon kind of ride. So if you're thinking about a pickup truck and it's something you'd want and you want to use it as an everyday vehicle, you definitely want to take the Tacoma for a drive. The first thing you notice when you get in this car is that 14-inch center screen. It's an upgrade on the lower trim levels, standard on these trim levels, and of course there's additional packages you can purchase on top of each one. It has your navigation that's built in, Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, you've got your Bluetooth, all standard, Sirius XM, all of that can be added in, as well as premium audio system. Turning radius is pretty tight for a small truck, but it's really good to have that because some of these trucks you have to back up because it has to do with wheelbase, it has to do with the steering and the suspension, so that's a real important factor as well. One nice feature also is the rear view mirror is also a rear view camera. You can have it one way or the other. Really nice to have. Nice little safety feature. Let's go into this quarry and do some light off-roading. And you can shut this off if you don't want it to. That's one of the things that allows you to do that. All the safety settings can be accessed through the steering wheel. The gauges in front of you are 11-inch, really nice. Lots of changes for the interior of this vehicle. And the biggest change to me is this gigantic tablet, which I like because it allows you to get your choices for whatever information you want is right here. All that information is right there. This vehicle does not step out on you when you're on loose gravel and you put your foot in it. It actually has really excellent traction. Minimal effort to go up some of these dirt hills in this quarry. Not a problem whatsoever. Excellent car control or truck control. Not a problem. Hill descent is not needed in this particular case, but this vehicle has a lot of capabilities for off-road. If you're doing that light off-roading to the campsite, to the soccer field, you're gonna have no problems at all with this vehicle. It is extremely capable. The Tacoma also has some unique features that the other vehicles don't have. There's a tray in the front here for putting your extra items because we always need space for things. Center console is large, of course a gigantic glove box, and there's also storage in the doors for plenty of bottles. I'm pretty impressed with the Tacoma and the big changes for 2024. They were needed. I honestly think that the previous generation was just worn out and it was time for something new. But Toyota didn't just put something out, they put out something bigger and better. The vehicle is larger, but also just the interior, the livability, the heated and vented seats on this trim level really is impressive. I know that this vehicle is running for North American Truck of the Year, but it's got a lot of competitors, including the Cybertruck, and we've reviewed them all on our channel. There are some pros and cons when it comes to the Toyota Tacoma. There are a lot of different configurations available, which is good. Do you want something entry level? It's a manual transmission, or you're looking for something that's a serious off-roader? They offer everything in between. Something that's more streetable would be the Limited, which we've reviewed on our channel. I was impressed with its performance as well as its fuel economy for a vehicle of this size, and the fact that it's a pickup truck. It could be your only vehicle and have no problem year-round, no matter where you live. On the negative side, I wish there was more space in the second row, but if you're in need of more space, you've got child safety seats, or maybe you're bringing a lot of people with you on a regular basis, then you'll want to look at the full-size trucks, and that, of course, will be a completely different vehicle. It'll also increase your insurance as well as your payment per month. There are a lot of competitors in this category, and its main competitor is the Ford Ranger, which is all new for this year, and it has a wide variety of options as well as the Nissan Frontier, the Chevy Colorado, the GMC Canyon, and the Jeep Gladiator, which is new for 2024. There's a lot of new product coming on the marketplace. Everyone's trying to capture this small pickup truck market. The 2024 Toyota Tacoma TRD Sport is available in 2 trim levels. The smaller engine's going to bring you in at $39,400, and our test vehicle, which is the iForce Max motor, which I prefer, better fuel economy, more towing capacity, came in at $46,300. There's a lot of options, a lot of accessories you can buy at the dealer, and I think that's what makes it Tacoma a really special truck in this category. The bottom line, I think the 2024 Toyota Tacoma is improved in every way, and it beats the competition in a lot of different categories, but the competition also rivals in others. So it's important you take them all for a test drive, check with your insurance agent, and then make your final decision. Don't forget that maintenance is included in this vehicle, and many of the competitors do not include that, and that is a major plus. If you have any additional questions about the Toyota Tacoma, check out our channel. We've got 3 or 4 other reviews, including an interview with the chief engineer who talks about all of the different trim levels, so you can get a deeper dive into each of the vehicles. If you have additional comments or questions, put them down below. If you got value from this video, make sure to like and subscribe. Share this with your friends. It's important to us. It helps build the channel. Or you can support us by buying us a cup of coffee. The link for that is in the description, as well as the book, the website, the podcast, and our social media. Or stay a moment longer and find a way to save some money on your cell phone plan. We appreciate your time, and thank you so much for watching. I'm Lauren Fix.